just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up.
Sit back and enjoy Off the Tracks.
Hello. I welcome to Off the Tracks, your theme pop podcast, right here on YouTube. Let's just start this and say hello and welcome to Off the Tracks. I don't really know where this is going to go, what's going to happen. I have a rough idea of how the stream is going to work out tonight. There's a lot still of unanswered questions in my own head that I still don't know the answer to. And I would like to say thank you to the 40 odd of you that has joined tonight's stream, understanding that Danny won't be on this stream tonight. We'll go through all of the stuff about Danny later on, and I can reassure you that me and Dan are still very close friends. And this has not been an argumentative piece, and we will come on to it later on. However, in the chat at the side of me right now, I'm going to read the chat. I haven't got the full setup like Dan has. I've been learning OBS today and yesterday on how to make a live stream. I've got a brief understanding of how to set stuff up. It doesn't look as good as how Danny used to make it. However, I know the stream text is not popped up. I'm not able to share my screen just as yet. We will come on to that in due course. But I just want to say welcome to OTT, everyone here. I'm about to say Reby Roo 99, Pete's Toys and Tings, Daniel Nuts, Marshall, Reese, Leap Dean, Coaster Credits Wales, Sophia, Theme Park Ben, Coaster Crave, Theme Park Insanity, Theme Park Lover, Daniel Nutt, Coaster Crave, I think I've already said these, but Chloe and Ollie are moderators in the chat, and loads of other fantastic people. And I would just like to say welcome to a very, very strange and a very, very different Off the Tracks. And let's get the main thing out of the way. Danny has left Off the Tracks due to his own choosing, his own decision, and he has come to the point that Off the Tracks is not his correct way, and he would like to step down. Off the Tracks was his child, his baby, and his growth. Okay, I'm making it sound like he's dead. He's not dead. However, it was his child, it was his baby, and he grew and created the best theme park podcast out there. We met up with him earlier this week, me and Chloe, and he brought up the conversation about how he does not want to be part of Off the Tracks and how he would like to swiftly move on and focus on his business, DL Media. Me and Chloe, when we heard this news, was not a big shock to us. I'm just keeping an eye on the chat to see if it's still going. It is. So Danny made it clear to us that he wants it to keep going. He wants it to keep going, and he wants me to take over and build a new team on Off the Tracks to keep the legacy of this fantastic podcast going. This is a big change. There's going to be a lot of change. There's been a lot of people online saying it's a sad that Dan's going, and they're expressing their concerns for OTT. I fully understand. Okay, I've been a viewer of Off the Tracks for God knows how long. Okay, I've seen so many hosts come in and out. I've seen Lee, Rob, two very close friends of mine, as you probably know. I've also seen Bez, Chris, Tom, all different hosts of Off the Tracks. And it does take a while to get used to it. And I just want to say to all of you guys right now that you guys being here means a lot to me, more than anything else. Because my major concern to OT, when Danny told me to take over Off the Tracks, was that, like, I'm not the favourite. I'm going to be very blunt. Danny is the ultimate number one, okay? And when you lose the best, it's like losing Clarkson, okay, in Top Gear. You lose the best person, the person that brings all the laughs and the excitement. It's losing that. And I just want to say to you guys turning up tonight means a lot to me. And I just want to say thank you, okay, to all of you guys out there that has joined tonight. It's not going to be a long live stream. It's not going to be a long one. However, I just want to say thank you to all of you who has put faith and trust in me to take over this fantastic thing that I have a lot of love for, and I have for a lot of time. I've put a lot of time and effort into Off the Tracks, and this has been my place for a while, and we're gonna work this out together. So we're gonna have a look in the chat. Sorry, I know that was a bit of a rant there. I know I'm on my own. This seems a bit weird. I don't know if I like this or not, but we're going to come on to it. We'll talk about the future of Off the Tracks and the kind of plans that I've got and would like to hear from you guys. And we've also got some tributes to Dan as well later on. But we'll just have a quick look in the chat. We've got a lot of people. What's it called? It's your home now, Jake. Yes, it is. Daniel Nunn says, you put so much hard and work into this community. We're here for you, one family. We're all here for you. Hashtag we are the one family. Yeah, I agree. Jake, you have everyone's support going forward with OTT, and Danny has the support of the business. Yeah, it's a very hard thing to take on. This it's quite scary if you want the honest answer. I don't really know. No matter where Off the Tracks goes, you know where your greatness is going. We never lose support. We're a strong community. Please say you're keeping fan cam. We'll come on to that. Can I apply to be on OTT? Do you know the amount of messages I got about applying to be on OTT? You guys need to calm down. I don't even know what I'm doing myself yet. You have some great hosts. You've got this, Jacoby. So before we go on to the future of Off the Tracks, I just want to bring you something very close. I just wanted to mainly say, if he's out there, thank you to Dan. And a lot of us will say thank you to Dan because Off the Tracks has been a safe haven to a lot of us. And we'll come on to talking about Dan after this very small but brief message of a tribute of Danny over the past few months and over the past few years on how much love he's given us. And here's a tribute to Danny from the past few years. Enjoy.
Make sure I'm in focus, Ollie. Yes. Right, here we go.
Yeah, Ollie.
So in the middle of the night you may hear some vibrations. I can't see, mate. I can't see. You've got sunglasses.
Nah, that man just likes the attention.
I see where you're going. On Towers prices.
Everywhere we have to I'm James.
We can suffer together.
I've now learnt not to say happy every year. Can we just state the fact of how loose this is?
You stole! You're nearly taller than me!
Absolute world, and it's very, very emotional to me because I've been doing this for such a long time. You guys are absolutely beasts. Mayday, man.
Is that all it is then? Yeah. That's it. We're done. We're dead. No more.
So there you go. There was a little tribute to Danny, the one and only host, and the most infamous, the most outrageous, the most crazy person you could ever meet. If any of you had the chance, or still do have the chance to meet him, there's nothing like meeting and having a day out with Danny on Park. There's nothing like when I used to go to the studio with Danny, God knows how many times a week, to create content for you guys, create ideas with Danny for the channel. And I just want to say that that video I made today, and it brought back a lot of happy memories. And there's a reason why Danny's given me this. Danny's, over the past few years, has taught me a lot about theme park content creation and about me personally. He's been there through my darkest times. He's been there through a lot. And Danny means a lot to a lot of us. And he means a lot to me as well. For when he turned to me and said that this would become mine, and for me to create my own legacy and chapter, it's kind of a new step. It's been 10 years this year since Jake, myself, created Theme Park Jake. And for me, this is the next step in creating content. I want you guys to realise I'm always going to put you guys first. You guys are the hashtag one family, and you guys will always be our one family. And I will never lose that. I've been part of you guys. I've made my journey through OTT, and I want to make sure that you guys are the priority. And I'd like to say, once again, thank you for joining. We're going to have a quick look at the chat. Let's have a look. They always say you don't know how much something means to you until it's gone. Very sad seeing Danny depart. He was a different to any kind of voice in the community. I agree. what's called? You've made a good community with OTT, and I thank you for that. Jake, that was beautiful, amazing. That was lovely. What's called? Proud of you, Jake. Always love you. So much love for you. Love you too. She's sitting over there. Chloe is. She is in the room. But yeah, I know a lot of you are here wanting to find out what the future of Off the Tracks is going to be. I've had a little thought and a little process. So just to let you know, we are keeping Fancam, Big Discussion. They are staying. They are a core part of Off the Tracks. And I will hopefully build up enough confidence to film the fan cams. I'm terrible at filming them. I have no confidence in myself at all. But we will get there. Why is my light just switched to that? Oh, this is all about learning. It's all about learning. All about learning. There we go. I've got a lot of learning to do. A lot of self-support in myself. But we are doing that. Break Run is a problem. I don't know at this point if Break Run is going to return. Break Run is a very, very hard show to film, and it was a lot easier with Danny's equipment. So Break Run probably is on the borderline at the minute of returning. But I can confirm that the OTT Presents will be returning, and that will be the first piece of content from this new era of Off the Tracks. We will be heading out to a park in a few weeks' time, and we will be filming an OTT Presents. I'm keeping all the details on that one on the down low at the moment. However, Chloe, Reese, and Ollie will be joining us on that trip. And we'll be loads more about that will be coming out soon. But yeah, that will be the first piece of content coming out from Off the Tracks on this new reburn. Mainly the live stream and the main podcast itself. Just to let you know, it will be staying. It's going to be keeping its the same format. The way that this is going to work, I don't know at the moment. We're going to be working it out. We're going to be going it as. And yeah, we're going to be working this out together as we go along, because I would rather you guys come back to me and tell me, Jake, that's not what Off the Tracks is, get rid of it, rather than me just keep making the same. I'm not going to be here to relive Danny's legacy. I don't want to pretend to be Danny. I am my own person. And Danny's legacy lives through us all and why we're here. If you're on about new potential host, I don't have that yet. We don't have that. Haven't made the decision whether it's just going to be myself and we get people in online calls, on Zoom calls. I haven't made that decision yet. Once we've got that decision, we will get moving on that one. But at the time being, I haven't got a clue or what's going with that. But everyone's just saying, no matter what you do, don't get yourself into the mess. Take your mental health first. Are we going to be ranting, Jay? Of course. I've learned over the years, most recent of live streams. Sorry, my chair's a bit squeaky. The most recent of live streams, I've become more ranting. I have a lot of opinions about a lot of the stuff. And especially if this new coaster at Universal Orlando is not Back to the Future, there is a massive rant coming from that one there. But yeah, so on that piece there, I don't know where we're going to be going with everything here, but it's exciting. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, everyone in the chat, you'll smash it. Would be great to get to see Off the Tracks on the road, heading out to the country, speaking to other enthusiasts as a podcast. Do you know, I love that idea. I genuinely do. And if you'd like to see something like that, I will happily 100% work. I would happily 100% work. Try to get that to work, because that sounds like a brilliant. Where will you be filming the podcast? The same place. So sadly, at the time being, one of the reasons Danny has dropped back from OTT is his studio has massively changed. We haven't got room to film Off the Tracks there anymore. He's now got a fantastic filming and photography area, which is mainly for his headshots and etc. So that will be changing. The Grand OTT Tour, yes. The Grand Tour, that would be fantastic. Yeah. Any update on the Takeover event? Yeah, so OTT Towers After Hours 2 is still up in the air at the moment. Towers are aware still of the event. We are debating it at the moment. I can't really say yes or no. I'll only book it if we want to do it. If you guys, as a OTT #OneFamily, want to do it, we will happily do it. But yeah, I don't really know yet if we will be doing that on that. So yeah, there's an answer to your question on that one. I don't know just of yet. Just passing through, Danny was a huge part of this channel. He'll be missed for sure. However, I'm going to be snubbed to look forward. However, still going to be snubbed. Look forward for more from the channel. Yeah, everyone is going to be. Everyone's going to be upset that Danny's gone. Everyone's going to be, going to be out there. Still a bit cautious about watching Off the Tracks. But yeah, it's up to you guys. Another thing, I'm still working with the merch team. So if you still want OTT merch, we will happily still make that for you. Yeah, we will happily make that. One of my favourite podcasts is recorded between two people, and it can be easily done. Yeah, there is loads of options of what we can do with the podcast. I do like the idea of what someone just said about taking it on the road. I do like that idea. That's a really good idea. But yeah, shame we will not get Danny's review of the new Bluey coaster. Right, so this is another thing. This does not mean that Danny will not be appearing. What he said to me is he doesn't really want to be popping in and out constantly, because it seems like he's treading on our toes, which I do and I don't understand, because I would like him still to be here. I would 100% love to still be sitting right next to him right now and filming this with you, with you guys. This is but he has said he will like to try and pop in once in a while, appear here and there. So yeah, we'll have a look at it. We'll have a look. Oh, I typed subbed, not snubbed. I'm so sorry, Mouse Charger. I'm so sorry. I'm a bit dyslexic, so it goes through me like that. I have complete faith in his head podcast or amazing post. If you do, you're up in Scotland, let me know. Thank you, Bruni. Thank you so much. We're all seriously keen to still, if it goes ahead. I'll always love OTT. Yeah, I do appreciate you all, guys. I really do. It does mean a lot to me that you guys still have a lot of love and a lot of passion for this channel. I know a lot of people were upset when Danny said he was going, which is fully understandable. And everyone, there was some people that put comments out there, which did upset me a little bit. It did upset me a little bit that some people were saying that they didn't have faith in the channel. I'm not meaning anyone in this chat. But I'd like to say thank you to a lot of you who did put the comments out, and thank you for that, because it did mean a lot. I have been talking to Danny all this, and Ollie had just made a valid point. It's worth mentioning Danny is still into theme parks, still loves coasters, and still loves all of you guys, and that is 100% true. Danny is doing this because he wants you guys to still be loving the account, okay? He wants people to still have effort and love for this channel as much as he can't sadly put into it. But he still loves all you guys. He still loves coasters. He is probably going to be coming to Blackpool opening. Who knows? We will hopefully see how that goes. But me and Dan are still friends. I want to make this very clear. I know some people may think out there that me and Dan are not friends anymore. We are 100% still friends. Me and Dan are so 100% friends. But yeah, if you guys want OTT merch, that still can be a thing. If you guys want a Danny 6 years t-shirt of his bald head progressing over 6 years, you can have that if you want. But we can work something out for you all. But yeah, everyone's negative. Everyone, people who have faith, have no place in the community. We're supposed to be supportive OTT, not negative. It is what it is. I say. I appreciate you, Jake, coming on, fella. We back you 1,000,000%. Thank you, Tog. Thank you. Iona, Chloe and Jake, are you coming to opening? Chloe, are we going to opening?
Yes.
Yes, we are. There you go. There's the answer to that question. But yeah. So, yeah, that is basically everything I majorly had to say about OTT. Anyone want to put anything in the chat, go ahead. Any fantastic memories of Danny, put it in the chat. I'd love to hear your favourite memories of Danny over the past 6 years, because it does mean a lot. It really, really does. No more short jokes. I know, that's a shame. People can start making them about me now. We want a Danny Wanted poster as a piece of merch. We can get that. We can happily get that. Are you guys going to Walton Towers opening day? Yes, we most likely will be. We're normally there on opening day. So yeah, don't worry about that one. We will be there. Yeah, no more short jokes. That's a shame. That's a really shame. Will there be audio issues? There will always be audio issues because audio issues are always my fault, not Danny's. So there will still be audio issues. So yeah. The Macarena. Yeah, the Macarena was a fantastic one. I've got to agree on that one. I remember the original OTT when we were younger. Yeah, I remember that. That was a long time ago. Long time ago. When Granny used to... When Ganny used to say the wrong... Pete, you've got me to say something then. We need a Danny rant marathon. I can edit a Danny rant marathon if you'd like it, but we can get that sorted. This stream has been significantly smoother though. Yeah, if you want to say that, you can. My favourite memory was Danny when I made a Blackpool Pleasure Beach wanted poster of him. Yeah, I remember that. I beg to differ about the audio issues being your fault. Danny messing with the roadcast. I do agree, that's another thing. Yeah, that's another thing. Could we do a little meet-up at Blackpool and do a takeover like other channels do? We could do that if you like to. It depends on how many people are going to Blackpool. We could probably do a poll and have a look at that. That'd be quite cool. What will happen with the event? We have just answered that question a bit further on, but answer to your question, we don't know just yet. We are still up in the air. We will be working that out. So yeah. Favourite memories, this has to be Danny ranting. I've got to agree. Perhaps get audio clips of Danny's usual lines to play in live podcast. What the fuck? Yeah, we could get stuff like that. I can happily do that. You probably won't remember it, Jake, but I've ridden the big one. I do remember that one theme park, man. I really do. And the fireworks up on, I went up north. Yeah, I do agree on that one. I do remember that was a really good ride. We got an on-ride picture of that somewhere. When Danny would rant about Valhalla. Yep, on Earth. What on Earth, man? That's another good one. That's another fantastic clip. But yeah, I don't really want to be doing these lives on my own. We are going to work it out. Rant marathon. We can happily do that. Favorite memory is when you and Danny was dancing to Amigos. Amigos in the Afterlife. That's another a good memory. There. But yeah, right. I don't really know anything else to say. I just want to say, Jake, you do an amazing job with Off the Tracks, and you're very much loved and supported by the whole Half One family. Here's to 2026. Yep, here is to 2026. When he used to call Maelstrom, that's another fantastic one. Oh, that's an all-time classic memory. Wow, how much. The Flying Theatre that never happened. Yep, that's still another one. Project Horizon is not a flying theatre. I don't know who his dodgy mate had told him that. Probably the one that made his dodgy fire stick. Who knows? Who knows? But yes, everyone, I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for you all joining today. It's done a lot for me, a lot of happiness and etc. talking to you guys. I just want to say thank you once again. I know all this whole stream I've just been saying thank you. I have a lot of love and a lot of support for all of you guys. Off the Tracks means a lot to me as much as it do to you guys, and I want to keep that. Off the Tracks is for you as much as it is for me. Okay, we are here together. We are here forever. Okay, you're not getting rid of me just yet. I know that. But we will try my best. We will try the absolute first of what we can do. Okay, let's start the classic music if it wants to play. There it is. It's playing in the background. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to you guys. You're all fantastic. You're all fantastic people. Okay, Danny is a legend. Danny is an absolute bloody legend. Okay, but let's do this together. Let's make the next book and the next chapter in OTT together. Okay, I will do the best as I can. Okay, I want you guys to tell me what I'm doing wrong, what I can do to help you guys make this the best place ever. Okay? But everyone in the chat, we're gonna catch up in the chat. Let's do this now. Liam, we got Pete's Toys and Tings, we've got Alton Towers Fangirl, we've got Toby the Noodles, we've got Thrill Shots, Mouse Charger, Dean Coaster Crave, Claire Benson, we've got Theme Park Lover. Everyone go and follow his TikTok because he is trying to become a host on Off the Tracks. I can see in his TikTok. Go and check him out. Dive Coaster 85, Marshall, Iona, Theme Park Mad, Thrillnet, a lot of fantastic people in the chat. Okay, hashtag Danny Magnet. You want a Danny Magnet? You can have one. Okay, but yeah. So just to let you know, content will be coming out. Okay, in the next 2 weeks. Okay, it's not immediate. Okay, I'm going to be in the Discord after. If you guys want to jump, like in the text area, if you guys want to join the Discord, I think the link's in the description. Ollie, if it's not, could you put it in the chat? No, it's in the disc. It's in the disc thingy. Thank you so much, and to all of you. Okay, till next time. Happy riding. Whee. Goodbye, guys.